Today was a travel day from hell, and not because of the travel, but because of my kids. On a big long trip to Alaska. Everybody woke up fine, like we were happy, we were good. We got to the airport, no problem, took them to the bathroom, and we went into the bathroom and one of them started coughing. And all of a sudden she was like, I'm gonna throw up. And I literally like beelined in front of somebody that was waiting for a bathroom, went into the bathroom. The poor thing literally threw up for like 20 minutes. She was coughing so hard. She was having a full-fledged asthma attack. I gave her my water bottle. I had her sister with me because we were in the women's room. She was throwing up, she was coughing. Her sister was being so obnoxious while this is all going on because of course twins, like they both need mom's attention at the same time, even when it's like the worst time. So we finally get them out. I get her like somewhat stable. We get to our gate. We have our nebulizer in the carry-on, thank God. Give her nebulizer, and that's like the breathing thing. And so as she's doing that, she's still coughing. She throws up again. Why I decided to grab Ziploc bags to throw in my carry-on just in case, I don't know, but like mom's intuition, thank God I did, because otherwise she would have vomited like all over the airport. But there was no vomit on the airport. Everything made it into a toilet or a trash can or a bag. And so finally we boarded our flight. Our seats were all separated. Something got messed up with the airline, and we asked the people that were around us if they would move so that we could sit together. Nobody would move for us. The flight was ready to take off. A flight attendant came through the aisle and was like, whose kids are these? Because I was like, they're mine. And she's like, well, you have to be seated with them. And I said, well, the airline separated us. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is where we're at. And she's like, well, we need an adult in the row to be able to do the oxygen mask. And so she turned to the adult in both of their rows and said, ironically, both of which were mothers traveling with like older sons, like I'm talking high school or college age sons. And the mom was like, no, I won't do the mask for her. I'm like, oh my God, how can you be a mom and you wouldn't assist a child? So the flight attendant's like, okay, then you need to move. And the lady's like, I'm not gonna move. And so then fortunately there were some other people that shifted around. And so finally we got a row. It was like me, the girls, and they even got my husband on the other end. So like that was amazing. The girl that had been sick slept the entire flight. She was able to like lay down and was able to rub her head. And so she slept the whole flight. We landed, she was a new person. We went through customs, we got our bags, we got in the next Uber, we got to our hotel. Everybody was still doing great. We went to dinner, a little barbecue place across the street from the hotel. And we get back to the hotel room, and literally out of nowhere, the other girl goes running into the bathroom, projectile vomits everywhere in the bathroom, doesn't make it to the toilet. Like, I don't know what, like 6:30 maybe. So she was coughing. That's also what triggered the vomit. Again, always the cough. Got that all cleaned up and went to go get some fresh air down at the pool. And then here we go again. We are now vomiting at the pool, in the bathroom, there again. Nothing out on, no messes, just in the toilet with coughing and all that. So now she's having an asthma attack. So we finally get her back up to the room. We get her on the nebulizer, and now everybody's going to sleep, and we are looking at what our travel insurance is if we cancel our trip, because I don't know how we are going to get on a ship in the morning for 10 days with 2 children like that.